What up, yo? It's your boy Juice. Boy, do I have a doozy for you. You're gonna like this one. It never ceases to amaze me how fucking stupid people are. Can you believe that people nowadays don't believe that at conception of a baby, that it's not real? It's not real. It's not real. It's okay. It's not real. Hey, I got good news. As a matter of fact, this one is so special and it's such a doozy. I wore my finest suit. It's a knee slapper. Chin up, buddy. Things get better. So, I really got a doozy for you on this one, though. I overheard some nurses talking. These are nurses, right? They went through school, had to get a trade, had education, blah, blah, blah. Right? So they're supposed to be knowledgeable in the field that they put themselves in. Because nursing is different everywhere. You could be in the ER. You could be at a nursing home. You could be part of the hospital. You could be part of a clinic. You could be... nursing is different everywhere. Certain places require certain skills or patience or knowledge. So with that being said, you would think that all around things that are common sense and rule of thumb would, like, for instance, if I'm in a funeral home, or not a funeral home, an old people's, sorry, that's highly offensive, in a nursing home, they're gonna come put the thing around my thing, right? They're gonna listen to my, they're gonna say breathe, right? If I go to a pediatric doctor to take my kid, they're gonna put the thing around the thing, right? They're gonna go breathe, right? So it's like, rule of thumb, common sense, a lot of shit is. Overheard one of the nurses talking, and because it had to do with the nursing home. So the subject of death came into the picture, and how, like, say you have a husband and a wife, super old, like 82, 90, right? Say, like, wifey dies, and husband is so heartbroken that he passes away maybe a week after. It's tragic, yet beautiful in a way. True love, I guess you'd say. Can't live without you. Okay, I get that. Then one of the nurses goes on to say that it's actually a condition and that she's suffered this. I was like, what are you talking about? I'd like to know more. She said, well, heartbreak is a real thing. And it's a condition that happens to people. And basically what happens is all your blood vessels burst. And so your heart explodes. And then it folds over. I don't know what she meant by that. Like a flower blooming? I mean, I don't know. But like it folds over. I was like, what? I was like, well, yeah, because it's like empty of blood, right? Like it would just like go flat, like a whoopee cushion, right? Just like, right? And it'd just be like, right? And she was like, no, I've suffered heartbreak. You had to calm me down and watch me for 24 hours in the ER because I was so heartbroken that if they didn't, I should be dead. I could have died. Thank God. And I'm like, I'm like, are you sure it just wasn't like a regular heart attack? She was like, oh no, this is called heartbreak. I was like, well, what kind of heartbreak were you going through for this to happen? She's like, well, I was working a lot. And I'm like, but that has nothing to do with heartbreak. I was like, what were you so heartbroken over? Besides the fact that you were overworking yourself, you're overweight, you're probably close to having diabetes. It sounds like you just had a regular fucking heart attack. She's like, no, it's heartbreak. And I'm like, okay, let me explain the situation. You're telling me that somebody had to calm you down and watch you for 24 hours in the ER because you had heartbreak. I was like, it sounds like a heart attack. I was like, if I'm having a heart attack, right, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, oh, I can't breathe. Oh, fuck. And then somebody's like, calm down, Juice. Breathe, right? And I'm like, right? And because I'm like panicking and shit. And they're like, dude, you're not having a fucking baby. You don't have to do that. Just, right? I'm like, it's hard to breathe. I'm short of breath. And they're like, calm down, right? You don't want to elevate your, right? And I'm like, at this time, should they be asking me if I've suffered any heartbreak? It's like, no, it's not. It sounds like the same thing. I was like, I think you just had a fucking heart attack. I don't think it had to do with like you suffering any kind of heartbreak. I think you're just a little fat, on the verge of having diabetes. You eat too much Taco Bell. Here, have some of that Baja Blast to parch your, quench your parched throat. I don't know, but the way they'd explained heartbreak to me just didn't fit the shoe, or was not a good explanation, because they're trying to downplay their heart attack because of their poor health, and trying to say that it was a heartbreak from no heartbreak at all, but just overworking. You be the judge.